let's get into it. I don't know what the message is today. We're just going to kind of figure it out together. I'm going to pull a bunch of cards and then we'll get into the energy, see what the vibes are. Okay, so it looks like this has to do with multiple people. It has to do with your happiness, something toxic. Could be feeling some sadness or some depression surrounding this. But maybe also like grateful as well. So maybe there was a situation or people that you knew that were toxic, that you know, you were kind of sad or depressed to leave behind, but also there's this sense of like, I should be doing this because these people are toxic. So that's why there's happiness also coming out. I'm getting two separate energies. So one that is really like sure of the decision or whatever direction you're going in. And then I'm also getting a separate energy that's like, I don't know, is this the right path? Like questioning if this is the right path. Today I'm using decks that, I mean, I use these decks, but I don't usually use them. So it's a little different. They read very different compared to the decks that I'm used to. Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing that there is like I said, there's two split energies. One that's like, yes, I made this decision to leave these people or this situation or this group, but maybe it was a job. I don't know. Everybody's situation is going to be a little bit different, but I see energy that's like, yes, this is what I need to be doing. And then I see energy that's like, did I make the wrong decision, you know? But I'm getting that a new start is coming. Like, you and your loved ones are safe, and don't let your past hold you back with South Node. Looking into your South Node could be significant, especially if you have a Leo in your South Node. This could very well be your message. Don't let your past hold you back. I'm also getting an undertone of like, maybe you just don't fucking trust people after this situation, which it's easy to get jaded by toxic people, right? I've had my fucking fair share. God knows I've had my fair share with toxic people, and I've been on the reverse end. I'm not perfect. I've been toxic. But I'm seeing that maybe this could have been blocking you off. Be careful with that, because if a new start is coming and you're in this like isolation, right, where you don't trust people, it's going to be a lot harder for this new start to come in for you. You could be having some type of financial issues, which isn't like, I'm getting that you're usually somebody who has good finances. It could be some sort of financial issues going on. There needs to be a decision made to end something. Like, you need to put something to rest. I'm not getting that it's this new start. I'm getting that in order for this new start to come in, something has to be put to rest, and there's confusion surrounding this. You could be going through a transformation period of sorts where you don't feel fully confident in it. Like, you have this opportunity, you have this you're headed to this new start, but it's giving me like imposter syndrome, right? You could have imposter syndrome and you're like, oh, I don't want to make this jump because, like, look at this 8 of Swords. We got the butterfly and then we have swords under the butterfly. You could be the butterfly and you're like, well, I don't want to make this jump because there's a bunch of fucking swords underneath me and I'm going to get stabbed. But you just transformed into a butterfly. So you can literally just fly away. Like, the swords aren't going to affect you. And swords have to do with the mental plane, right? So this could all be in your head of like, if I make this jump to this new start, something bad is going to happen. Could ruin my reputation. It could, with the finances, it could be hard financially, whatever. Everybody's going to be different. But the important thing to know is that this is like I said, it's on the mental plane. Your reality is a mirror to your mental plane. So if you're thinking that, you could potentially invite that into your life. Don't freak out. You know, intrusive thoughts are intrusive thoughts. Just because we have intrusive thoughts doesn't mean that we are manifesting that necessarily. It's the energy that you give to it. So if you have an intrusive thought about like, oh, I'm going to be a failure if I do this, and you're feeding that energy, that like self-deprecating, you're like giving it energy, I don't know how to explain feeling the energy exactly, but it's just like you're just wallowing in it, right? When you start to wallow on intrusive thoughts, that's when you start giving them power by wallowing in them. It's happening through your actions, right? That's a physical manifestation right there for you to see. So if you get out of that energy, yes, you can have intrusive thoughts, but you just got to push those bitches to the side and say, that's not me. I don't identify with that, right? And if you do that and just stay focused on whatever you're trying to bring into fruition, because I see whatever this is, it's the 10 of fucking cups. Like, if you don't know what that means, that is like you're fulfilled, you know, you're emotionally fulfilled. It's, you know, people say the star is wish fulfillment. I also get the vibe of wish fulfillment from the 10 of cups as well. It's just a little bit different. So you have something really fucking good coming in. But there's this element, Spirit's saying you have to be in the right energy for this to come in properly. Because Spirit does want this to happen for you. The Sun. Spirit does want this to happen for you, for sure. Like, you have earned this. Whatever toxic people you were dealing with in the past, like, don't give them energy. Don't give them energy. Like, starve them if you have to. I don't know. It's easier said than done, because sometimes we get up in our heads about people, or, you know, if they weren't toxic, they have so much potential. I know that shit happens to me all the time. I have people that I've had to let go because I see the potential in them, but they don't want to put the effort in, you know, and I'm just not doing it. So I feel like that's kind of the same situation that you're going through. It's tough, but you have to get these toxic people out of your life and move towards whatever this new start looks like for you. We got the sun. The sun is also like a good indicator that this could be like a wish fulfilled. So for everybody, they're going to be different in the energy, like at different points in the energy, right? So I'm also picking up on somebody who is at the end of this. Maybe they have already left these toxic people and they know that they need to be in the right energy for this wish fulfillment to come through. There's like a rainbow at the end of the, I don't even know what I'm fucking saying. I was going to say a rainbow at the end of the pot of gold. There's pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I don't know. I've literally never said that before, but there's pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And you may have already figured this out with the Hermit. Just make sure you're not isolating yourself, right? I got the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers can mean a choice. It could be also like a love situation. It could be a choice in a love situation. Because it's in reverse, that leads me to believe that if it is a choice, that choice isn't being made. And it could be, like I said, because toxic and these people came out, this lovers, this could be the love that you hold towards these people, which is okay. I encourage you to have love for people, but just be smart about your energy. If somebody is fucking you over, you have to walk away, guys. Because if you don't, that person, you're never gonna, oh my God, there's a great analogy that I heard. I think it's poppy seeds. Somebody please correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's called the poppy seed effect. So there's a plant where it grows in groups, right? So it grows next to the same plant. But when one starts getting taller than the other ones will literally pull it back in order to keep it all at the same level. I want to say it's a poppy plant, but I feel like this is the type of energy that I'm getting is these people don't want you to do better. Like they truly don't. So yeah, you can love them. You can see their potential. That's awesome. That's great. That keeps you in an open heart space and a good energy. But if they're just going to pull you down, you have to leave. And as I was talking about wish fulfillment, the star came out. We have the Ace of Swords in Judgment. I feel like that is just further confirming that there has to be, you have to take this sword and use your own judgment and discernment to decide if these people deserve a spot in your life, because whatever you have coming in is really fucking great. Like I said, it's a 10 of Cups. We have the Sun, we have the Star out here. Like, we have so many great cards for this new start that's coming in for you, but not everybody can go. Because some people don't want you to do this new start. Some people feel insecure when people that are close to them pass them, right? And I say that in quotes because everybody's life is fucking different. If you're comparing yourself to somebody else, like, you've had total different experiences. You're both on two total different paths. It's comparing apples to oranges. You can't do that. I'm seeing that you need to alchemize this confusion that you have going on. You need to transmute this confusion. You need to figure it out in your fucking head and decide, is it worth it? Like, one thing that really helps me, because my thoughts, I have a lot of thoughts, right? And my channel's pretty open, so I have thoughts that aren't even mine that come into my brain, right? So for me, the best thing that works is writing it down. Like, just sometimes going back and making it super simple and making a pros and cons list for the people that are closest to you in your life. Also, another thing that I personally have done that really fucking helps is delete all your social media for a little bit. I know it's hard. You're going to have to find a hobby if you do that, which is a good thing. You should have a hobby. But the thing about deleting all your social media is you will find out who the real people who care about you are, is because they are going to still contact you. They're going to text you or call you or whatever. After a while, they're going to contact you because they still care about you. Let me tell you, when I did this, I used to have a lot of friends. When I did this, there were only a few that would check up on me. The rest of those people were just acquaintances. And I'm not saying that they had bad intentions or anything. Maybe some of them did, but that's just a lot of extra energy to be carrying around with you for no reason. People watching you and judging you and talking shit about you potentially behind your back. Like, I don't want to make you paranoid or anything, because I'm not necessarily saying this is happening, but you just need to be aware of the fact that you have something really big coming in for you. You need to be in the right energy, and your circle needs to be the right people if you want this to truly come in. And I think you should, because it looks really fucking good. Okay. I love you guys. Let's get one more advice before we close. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. It's coming. It's motherfucking coming. You gotta cleanse, baby boo. Alright, I'll see you next time.